Hello friends. So hello friends, this is Shimon and welcome to Know Oracle's YouTube channels. Here I am making a lot of videos on Oracle ERP, Oracle e-business suites, or in general about career or helping in other areas also. So today I would like to share some tips on Oracle ERP interviews. These tips are applied to all kind of interviews, whether it is technical, functional, whether they are entry level interviews or senior level interviews, whether they are phone interviews or a personal interview. So please listen these tips and hope you will find these useful. Okay. So number one tips, whether it is phone interview or personal interview, take as consider them as very important. Sometimes we think, okay, if it is a phone interview, it is not that much important because it is just a filtering process, but it is not. Each interviews or everybody's time is equally important, and please pay attention, because if you are looking for a job or you looking for a new assignment, if you are looking any kind of new things for your career, then every interview is very important. Phone interviews are even more important uh, because of the nature of the interviews, right? You have to pay more attention, you have to provide more detail as compared to personal interview, but then phone interview has their own convenience also. So but my suggestion is consider both as very important. Second tips, with resume. Your resume already have lot of information about you, but along with resume, keep your story with you. Keep some way of explaining your resume or your whole experience, your skill set, in a way, in an order that it looks like a story rather than just having facts. Connect those facts with how you grew up in your career, how you learn things, how many opportunities you got, how many challenges you faced, how you deal with all these different scenarios. So try to explain in a rhythmic or in a story format rather than in a very plain format. Now resume already have a lot of information about you, so you need not to repeat it, but you have to just explain it or describe it, and do that only if interviewer asks. Lot of interview don't ask such things, they straight away ask questions, so be ready to answer those questions straight away. But lot of interviewers spend some initial times to just give you time so that you can get connect with him or her, and they can connect with you. So you utilize that time to tell your story, who you are, what you do, what you aspire to do, and how you reach till this stage until now. So very important. Third, when you are doing this interviewer asks lot of questions from their side, but at the same time they gives you ample number of opportunity where you can control the whole interview process, whether you by giving answer, whether you are giving them idea about what your work you have done so far. You can tell about your strength, your achievements, your strong work areas, your expertise, and then focus them in such a way that they ask more about that. And when they ask more about those areas, you know, you would be more confident, more comfortable talking about your strengths point of view. So when you learn any particular tool, tell them you know that tool very well, you learn a specific model very well, you have worked on a specific project in a specific way, whether it is support, implementation, upgrade, development, or any kind of work, whether it is you manage people, whether you handle coordinations, whether you really write code, whether you did lot of hands-on work. So explain that and try to control communication or discussion on your strength areas. And be honest, if you have not worked, no need to tell any bluff or just dragging that topic. Cut that topic short, because you cannot handle more question in your weak areas. So be honest, tell them your strength, and you know bring the whole discussion around your strength. Fourth step, all these questions which are, you call it general questions, common questions, personal questions, very public questions, do lot of practice to them. Those are very simple questions, but if you are not practicing them with yourself, it would be a issue, right? So it's very general questions, like tell about yourself, what are your hobbies, very general questions. know about that company, know the job description of the interviews, uh, and and all these questions. When somebody asks you very public questions, very general questions, you should be knowing about it, right? You should be, and when I say practice it, I really what I like to say is practice thoroughly. You record your voice, you practice in front of mirror, you speak with your friends on phone on those questions, so that you be more comfortable, you be more precise, you be more accurate about when you are answering those questions, whether it is about your education, your hobbies, anything about your personal life, right? And no need to be make a story, but be very precise, uh, be very articulative, and that comes only after practice. Another important tips is, when you having phone interview or personal interview, in both cases pay good amount of attentions to the person who taking your interview. Listen listen that, understand the tone, understand the whole context of the questions, and understand the whole meaning of that question. Before answering, if you are not clear, you can ask, and they will be more comfortable to repeat and explain it better way, so that you can answer it in better way. So be open for that, and you have to be speak about that, but listen more and understand more, and then explain in the same tone, in the same way. If they asking you to be a be a very precise detail about some questions, then definitely you need to go into the depth of that topic. If they are asking very general questions, then you need not to drag into detail. So you need to understand whole this dynamics of whether they want to know the detail, or they are asking questions to just understand your knowledge or your understanding. Another very important thing is, don't take it very serious. Whether it is phone interviews, take it very professionally, but don't take it very serious, because all these people who are taking your interviews are also just 2 years, 3 years, 5 years seniors to you. They are not really grilling you. They are also looking somebody in their team. They want to have people like you, people who can work with them. So try to connect with them. Consider this as a discussion, rather than is real grilling interviews or any kind of tough communication. Everybody wants to hire people. They are not there to reject people. They are utilizing their time to find it out the right people for their team, for their department, for their company. Consider it as a very communication, just a very positive communication, and think that you are communicating about their needs and matching with your skills. That's it. It's not wasting of time, neither for them, neither for you. So that's it. So I hope you find these tips useful, and I'm sure you will use these tips for your interviews process, whether it is customer interview or your employer interview or for next job. And I hope you will like this. If you want some more videos on this topic or any other topics, do let me know in comments, and I will definitely try to make those videos and try to help you as much as possible. We as a Know Oracle, we have Facebook group, we have WhatsApp group and YouTube channels, and all this different social platform. So if you like, you can join us and increase your knowledge, and we are always open for learning and sharing. Thank you very much for watching this video, and I will bring back some more videos on the same topic and many more topics on Oracle EBS and Oracle Cloud.